This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. From UA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, not a single player or fan on either side, Kirk, has forgotten what happened last time they met. The Buckeyes just crushing the Wolverines.
Yeah, it was just one of those days in a rivalry game where everything went the right way for Ohio State, winning their one-on-one matchups, putting up big points on the offensive side, and, of course, the defense shut Michigan down. But it's
pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game, and how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. They have to kick it away after a quick 3-and-out in the first possession. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Wolverines offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
He's going to hand this off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there.
It's a fumble, and the defense comes up with the football.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
They'll run it from the gun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Snead. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. powers through. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. He could go. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
To throw, it's Snead. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They try to sneak in for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a dip.
Headed for the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, second down now. Now they call a run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes the grab. It's Warren. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. The Wolverines will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Wolverines keep the football on the move. Offense Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down, looking for more now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Snead. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First and 10 now for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw again. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the ball is hauled in. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Dropping back, it's Snead. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking for 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Wolverines Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first down, it's play action. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. He's first and goal at the 3. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Pressure is coming. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers. A couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is coming after him. Sacked until lost back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Warren. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. Ball fielded at the 45. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Good throw to the left. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the energy really building there, Cricket. They're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Warren. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Caught quickly. Caught down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's a direct snap. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Wolverines line it up with first and goal. Makes a quick grab. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. Pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up, and it opens him up for an easy touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The turn begins inside the 10. Gets into the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He's got it with room to run. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense. And this Buckeye team, Kirk, beginning to flex now and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win, getting a hat on a hat, the backs being able to get out in space one-on-one, or these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
And the returner being brought down. Offense makes their way on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Breaking free at the 35. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Wolverines come up to the line in a hurry-up. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That completion makes it second and short. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Caught near the sticks. It's Warren. He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The pass rush closing in. Snipes the quick throw. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines! A great catch and run for 6. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Snead. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, catch made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their run.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, you got to be thinking, hey, we got him right now. And they dial up the blitz, get after him, and come up with a sack.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get him to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. As the first down is still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal after that loss. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Now they try to run in here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with the first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Pass caught. Can he get in? He didn't make it. Stop short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Warren. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pocket breaking down. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. He'll throw it now. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't. This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, a crew looking to make a strong statement, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going here. And that one will bounce out of the back. So a touchback will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to throw again. And this pass is on target, caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. He escapes the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback, and a good job of using those legs.
Great job in his opening possession. Now they have to deal with some serious crowd noise as they try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Handoff taken, heads off right tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Snead. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offense set to take over here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. Fires it on the move.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him...
A deep shot to the left side. Hook inside the red zone and still running.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Handoff to the single back. He breaks free. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
How about that, Chris? 4th down and 1. You're expecting carnage at the line of scrimmage with a bunch of bodies, and instead, this back's able to bust through there and pick up huge yards.
Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out, and now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Flips it with a running back. Can he make the first down? They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Snead. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. you have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass complete on the crosser. They stop him at the 22, but that's some important breathing room on this drive.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And they've got the returner corralled. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver grabs it. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
It's an out route, the catch made. Breaks clear in open space. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Quick completion to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. Looking to score. They'll run it to the left side. And they stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Scanning the field. It's Snead. Catch made on the left side. And the defense brings it down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught quickly. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the...
He's looking deep down the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Brought down at the 29. That's when we'll start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free. Showed off a stiff arm. Picked up a pretty good gain. Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass. It's Snead. Catch made on the right side. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. The comeback is on. Here comes the point after attempt. Can you believe it? He's missed the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Now here's the toss play. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big...
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Catch made on the left side. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Powering through. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Defense is coming after him. QB to the tight end for a completion. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Looking for a receiver. Looking for his back. Here's the target, and it's complete.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to...
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looking downfield. It's Snead. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
A
running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return.